Hello, I am Pam, and this is my channel, Made by Pam. Now, I know it's been a while since I've posted. Yeah, well, I have a little bit of a thrift haul. So, I just thought I would share it with you, because, I go thrifting, but I don't always share what I get. And I was just thinking, you know what, I'm going to share what I got this time. So, the other day, well, I had to go to the grocery store, okay? And I decided before I went to the grocery store, because it was a hot day, and I wanted to go thrifting. And so I could go without any of the kids. So I went thrifting. So let me show you what I got. Alright, so first I'll show you some patterns that I picked up. So I have quite a few patterns. They're all thrifted patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 patterns. And 2 of them are exactly the same. And each pattern was 75 cents each. I figured that was an okay deal. So, first off, I picked up a McCall 6200. It's a baby Gitano little romper set because I have grandbabies. And this one is a 1992. So it does the t-shirt, the tank top, and the romper. So it does like that t-shirt with the romper and the little like tank top that goes under if they wanted that. Too bad it didn't do the little hat. Little hat would be cute. But no, it doesn't do the hat, unfortunately. I think it'd be cute if it did. And that's just at all baby sizes, so it goes from newborn to large, which a large is 19 to 21 pounds, so 29 to 30 inches. So yeah. So it basically will go to a year to maybe a year and a half, depending on the size of the child. Like my granddaughter, I can make one for her and it'd probably fit her for a while because she's kind of small. They even say she's kind of short. The doctor does anyways. But that's okay. She's a cutie. Alright. So I also have a Simplicity. It's so easy. It's Simplicity 4761. It is a child pattern, and I have a 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old. And I figure I can adapt some of this. And, I have other patterns, but why not get another one, right? So this one is a shirt, which it's a long sleeve, but I can make it short sleeve. Has long pants, which I can also make short pants, and it has a little bag. Alright, and this one, well, let's just do all the clothing patterns first, and then I'll get to the craft patterns. So then I picked up Quick Sew pattern 595, ages 4, 6, 8. So obviously it wouldn't fit my daughter. Maybe eventually my granddaughter, but I was thinking of Project Dress a Girl. Yes, this is a shirt, but if you add a couple inches, maybe 6 inches to the bottom, you can make it into a dress, and I think that would be really cute, especially with that little ruffle around the neck there. Wouldn't that be cute? So it has a long sleeve, the short sleeve with the elastic along it, and then it has like little flutter sleeves, and then this is the back of the pattern. So yeah, and it's just a pullover, so there's no fasteners or anything. And I think that would be really kind of fun to make. So I'm going to try that one. Other clothing patterns. Okay. I have another child pattern at like 6 months to 4 years. So it has a little overalls. Little like skirt. So it says toddler's overall, skirt, vest, jacket, and hat. Yeah. But it's Simplicity 9456. And this one is from, what is the year on this one? 2000. So it's not too terribly old. I say that and it's like 24 years old, but, you know. Alright, so this next one is McCall's, and it doesn't really have a pattern number, but it is from 1983. So 0012 is the pattern number by McCall's. Nope. Yeah, that's right. That looks weird for a minute, I think. Let me check the other one and make sure that that's the right one. Yeah, 0012, because I picked up both. I picked up 2 of these. Because it is a Mrs. Wrap dress or top. So wrap dress in 2 lengths, has straps, patch pockets, attached tie straps, and tie in front. It almost looks like an apron, which it could be. But yeah, it's just a McCall's, a 2-hour sampler, so you could, you know, sew it up in 2 hours. It's probably just sewing time. It's not cutting and prepping time. But yeah, I picked up 2 of them because they were there. Why not? Not that I needed 2 of them, but we'll see. And I think it has all the different sizes. Well, I would hope. I'm not exactly sure. Looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes. So yeah, extra small, small, medium, large. So yeah. Alright. And then just double check my pattern stack here and make sure that I didn't have any more clothing patterns. Alright, that's all the clothing patterns I have in this stack. The rest are like craft patterns, which some of them are clothing for toys. Alright, so I have a McCall's Craft 5282, and it is these cute little clothes, and it says they're for like little bunnies, like the rabbit wardrobe package for boy or girl rabbit dolls, 25 inches, 20 inches, and 14 inches tall. And it's to correspond with another pattern. So there is another McCall's Craft pattern 3760 for bunny rabbits that this can correspond with. So this is like the clothing ensemble, which the 3760 is the bunny rabbit ensemble. And, you know, and I didn't even look to see if, when I found this one, I didn't go back through the patterns that I was looking through to see if they had that bunny pattern, because I know they had a bunny rabbit pattern in that, but I didn't even, you know, really go through and look to see if it would match that, because a lot of the patterns that I saw were from the same person that was contributing patterns to the thrift store. Next one is Simplicity 6430. It says accessories with rickrack appliques. So here is a back view of that. And here is a front view. Like little ribbon appliques and like cute little work, you know. Thought it would be cute for that little hat too, because it's got pattern for that. Got pattern for the bags. You know, just the cute stuff. Yeah, just the cute stuff. Alright. Next is a Vogue pattern. 2848. They look like little pound puppies, but they're not the pound puppies, because I remember the pound puppies were just like little. These are like big ones here. Like, look how big those are. So this says there for small is 21.5, medium 30.5, and large is 41 inches long. So they are pretty big. And pound puppies, they were just like these little, you know, maybe 6 inches long. And so these ones are really big compared to that. But I saw that and I thought it was cute, so I got it. I don't know if I'll ever make it, but I have it if I want to. I remember a couple years ago, my son wanted me to make him a puppy dog. And I had a puppy dog pattern, but it wasn't one that he really wanted. So instead I made him a teddy bear. But then seeing this, I'm like, this one would be good for a puppy dog. But if I make the pattern smaller, like I did with a little Grogu, because I made a little Grogu, it's just like so tall, and it just fits in the palm of your hand, and it's just the cutest thing ever. And it still makes me smile thinking, did I really make that? Because sometimes I think about what I made, and it just amazes me, and it astonishes me on what I've made in different times. So yeah. Well, now we have Simplicity 6148. Has the ducks, the pigs, the hens, a set of stuffed animals, and I guess they're just one size. That's all. Let's see. So gooses are approximately 14.5. Hens are 11.5 inches high, and pigs are approximately 13 inches high. And then it does a flower cluster, which the flower cluster I think is what the goose is sitting on, and that is 4 inches by 7 inches. But yeah, just a cute little thing. That would be a good scrap buster. Yeah. And then these ones are like so cute. I just had to get it. Now this one is this is McCall's 8346. Look at those little houses. Little fabric houses for these little animals. Like, so you have little mice, little bears. You got the bears up here. You got the little bunnies, and you got the little mice. And then insides here. So it's a miniature house, furniture, and families. Isn't that cute? So now this pattern is one that I'm most excited about. So this is a McCall's Crafts 8140. So in the past I have made Barbie doll clothing. Well, now time to expand on that and make Barbie doll furniture. Look how stinking cute that is. And then here is another view. So it has a table, chair, couches, like even the little coffee table. It will show you how to make, and like the bedroom furniture, like the bed, the couch, the table, the little vanity. It has instructions to make it all. So yeah. not that I have any kids that play with Barbies, you know, but I have friends that have kids that play with Barbies. And so, yeah. Alright. What else? Oh, I found a brand new, well, probably not brand new, but it's in the package. Spool of thread is 100% Egyptian cotton satin finished thread. Size 50, whatever that means. But it's a forest green. Isn't that cute? It's like 75 cents is what she charged me. And I was cool with that. Alright. And then I also found it's a self-adhesive thimble finger pads. So it had never been opened. And I opened it. I didn't want to release. But I thought this would be good for when I'm doing, because I hate using thimbles. Thimbles, they're just so weird and they don't fit right. But this, I could just stick it on my finger, the one that I'm using to push that needle through. And yeah, thought that would be handy. I did also pick up, oh yes, I also saw this one. It's a sheer press cloth, 100% silk organza pressing cloth. So you set it on top of the fabric that you're ironing to give it a buffer between the iron and the ironing board. Well, the fabric that you're ironing and the iron, it gives a buffer between that. So if you're using like more heat sensitive fabric, you use a pressing cloth, and that helps like the scorches or something from, you know, the hot iron. Yeah, I hope well, it does have information on the back here, okay? It says a press cloth protects fashion fabric from shine, scorch, press marks, and water spots. A silk organza press cloth is sheer, lightweight, and can be used with steam and high iron temperatures. Yeah. And then, of course, I saw some Shopkins stickers. Little thing of stickers for $1. And it has all the stickers in there. So, figure why not? They're cute little stickers, too. Hey, look how cute that is. Use that on some fun stuff. Alright. And then I found a crochet hook set. And this was $2. But it has the J10, the K, the 10.5, and the also 6mm, 6.5mm, and 9mm hook. Yeah, and they're bamboo. Figured that would be good to have. Also found some satin blanket binding, 4 3/4 of a yard per package, and this was 70 cents. And then I did find a whole bunch of doll joints, a bunch of packages. So like you could use them like the joints and teddy bears and dolls and stuff. And there's been patterns that I've thought about making in the past that I would have liked to have made, but then I'm like, but it calls for a joint and I don't have a joint, so therefore I didn't make the item. Well, I was thrifting, of course, and I found this, and then I kept looking and I found another one, and I found another one, and I found another one. These were 50 cents a package, and another one, so each package will be used for one doll, so it'll move the arms and the legs. So 50 cents for, you know, a teddy bear doll, you know, for the joints. Yeah. So I can make like 10 little toys with movable joints. Alright. Next I have, well, since I just talked about the doll joints, let me show you this other fabulous find I found. So this is some cream colored fabric. But not just any kind of cream colored fabric. It is the doll fabric. So for the doll bodies. Like Cabbage Patch Kids and that. So it is the fabric that they would use when making fabric dolls. I saw this hanging up, and once I saw it and I looked at it, I knew exactly what it was, and I had to get it. It still has an old tag on it too, $9.68. But this cost me $5. But there is a whole bunch in here. So that was a pretty good deal, I think, anyways. And then next I got, they were like some drape type things. So they have the little hooky hoos on it and stuff. And they've been washed a lot, I'm sure. But the fabric has held up, okay? So the reason why I got this is because I need to make new pants for my 12-year-old for school. Because, of course, last year, throughout the year, he grew, you know, and he got high waters. Like mid-calf. And, you know, I didn't really want to make him some new pants just before school ended. But I have to make him some new pants before school starts. And the reason why I'm making him the pants is because he likes the elastic waistband. He doesn't like, you know, to have to button his pants because he is autistic. And so my kids do have those little quirks, and like store proportions compared to the proportions I can make are different. So I can make something that fits him a lot better than if I went to the store and bought him a pair of pants. Not only that, but I can make it a lot cheaper. Because, hey, I spent $4 and it's like a double panel, and there's 4 panels here. And that's quite a bit. Look at all this. Isn't that awesome? And this collar will be good for a new pair of pants for him for school. So they wear uniforms. Alright. Next. What I thought was really cool is this perpetual calendar. Oh, look at that. So today is the 9th. And it is Sunday. So look at that. Sunday, June 9th. But yeah, these things just kind of move. I'll light it up. And this, it moves. And then this one, you got it moving, so it works. Isn't that awesome? I thought that was pretty cool. And for $1, it can come home with me, right? Yep. Alright. Let's see. Trying to see if it has a date on there at all, but there's no date on those things. Alright. And then I also picked up some books. And I picked up a meter stick. So it's like an old RC Willie stick, obviously. But it has like as troy weight, a 4 PS weight, So it said it's used for weighing gold, silver, and jewels. Dry measure, laborious weight, cubic measurement, like cubic measure, liquid measure, long measure, temperature, metric equivalence, linear measure, square measure, measure of volume, weight, approximate metric equivalent, square meter measures, and miscellaneous. So it just has a bunch of different information, and I thought that would be really helpful. Okay, so now for my books that I picked up. This is 2-Hour Teddy Bears, and I'm sure this is where having those joints for this would come in handy, because they like joints, or you could use buttons on the arms. But they do show some of them with the buttons on the arms for the joints. Yeah, like right here has a button joints, which works also. But yeah, it just has a bunch of different information in here, and it comes with the patterns themselves, and so I can just take and trace it out, or I could copy it, but I think I would just take and trace it out for that. There's a little craft books, but it says fun things to do with cardboard tubes. And this used to be a library book. And so all the way from Massachusetts. Wow. But yeah, it just has information. They're like for the toilet paper and paper towel tubes and stuff. But yeah, I thought that one would be interesting. It is a crocheting school, a complete course. So the ABCs of crocheting start with a crochet hook, yarn, and this complete crochet course, and end up with beautiful handiwork that you will treasure for years to come. From the first chain to the finishing touches, you'll master all aspects of this pleasurable and practical craft. But it has like a bunch of different stitches and stuff, and yes, I do have a bunch of crocheting books, like how-tos and stuff. But another one isn't going to hurt, right? Alright. And then, last but not least, adorable sock dolls to make and love. Who doesn't want to use up their old socks and make little sock dolls? You know, I've been saving my socks. Like, I have some other patterns, like sock monsters and softies and a bunch of different books that talk about, you know, using up those old socks to make dolls and monsters and animals and toys and just various stuff. Okay, so that goes with what I got the other day. So also yesterday, I took my daughter with me to the thrift store, and we walked through and looked at some stuff. While I was walking through, I saw this bag, and like, some of the stuff I wasn't too keen on. It wasn't like, oh, I gotta have that. But other stuff, yes. So like this, yeah, it's cute and all, but I really didn't need this. This was just in the bag. And then these are like the tri beads. I remember using these when I was younger. And I really didn't need that either. But that came with the package, okay? Only in these little trims. I figured these ones, after looking at it, would be nice for like when I'm doing like stuff for like the Barbie dolls and stuff, like the Barbie doll clothes, if I make more, which I'm pretty sure I will. But I have these little pieces for like the tie cords and stuff on the, when I make the cloaks and whatnot. But it had 2 things of buttons. I thought it had more, but I guess I was wrong. It had 2 cards of buttons. And of course I wanted the buttons. But the thing that I really wanted out of the bag was these, like, safety eyes. All these little eyes that you put on, like, toys and stuff. Well, this one has, like, a little orange tint, and this one's a brown. And this one is just a, looks just like a black, or like a dark gray or something. And then this one is a larger, like yellow eyes. So most of these have 4 eyes per package. This one has 2 eyes. And then there is just some miscellaneous little eyes just sitting in the bag. Oh yeah. Look, it's a 3-eyed monster. So yeah, so I got it for the safety eyes and for the buttons. And then I saw this bag of zippers. So this has, it fixes zipper, fixes any zipper in a flash. There's 3 zipper pulls there. The other one was used. But yeah. And then a bunch of zippers here. And it's not that I needed any more zippers, okay? But I do have quite a collection of zippers, and a couple more zippers isn't gonna hurt, right? So, just a bunch of zippers. A metal trouser zipper. So just a bunch of zippers, and you know, for the zippers it was like $5 for the package. And I think the amount of zippers that is in that package, you know, was worth it. Look at that. All that. Plus, I still have all of these ones right here. And I do have quite a collection of zippers already, but a couple more is not gonna hurt. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that little thrift haul. Oh, and I did pick up another book. It's called Petal Pushers, Too Many Blooms. And it's just a little novel. And I figured I could read it. We'll see what happens. I think that's all. I do have other things that I've picked up in the past, but we're not going to go over that now. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay creative. Bye now.